Hello, welcome again. Hopping into it from the last video, I sort of would like to get into our reaction times and the chemicals released whenever feeling any of these emotions that then get reintroduced with the next thoughts that we may be thinking. It all ties in together and is very habitual forming because the chemicals are very euphoric to feel alive. This is sort of why anyone turns into an adrenaline junkie or thrill seeker, or even goes to the circus or the carnival. Our mirror neurons are so powerful that they allow us to feel as if we are in the moment performing that act that inspires and drives our desires. So everything is very much shared through a number of vicarious ways, as well as sometimes all of us just take it home and start playing with that art form and indulge in the artist's story, which is very fraught with ups and downs, and our emotions are gonna always do that. They're always gonna kind of ride each other out, sort of like the light and the dark, the good and the bad, the duality of the two. As amazing as you'll ever feel, you'll kind of dig yourself into a dark, depressive state of awareness that is an egoic expression, and then sort of dwell in the mental cell that we have found others refer to as hell. Or we can kind of use our memories and thought processes in a little different way and create a mental cave that is nice and cozy, sanctuary for the heart, for the mind, for the body, spirit, as above, so below. So we can sort of start to look at some of these things in a different way, like our reaction times. You can notice how long it takes for you to calm down, how long it takes for you to get upset, how long it takes for anything to start to frustrate you, how long you can be in awareness that you are in frustration, and that's like the layer of the onion that is being represented without being represented. It's kind of on the back burner, kind of boiling up with all of the prana, all of the thoughts that are felt up right in the antacid, in the heartburn area, in the top of the gut, in the third energy center, right underneath the heart chakra there. Depending on how we're approaching everything and what we're thinking about, and how we've laid out yesterday in a way of mapping out today that maps out tomorrow, that directly affects the repetitive. Every day is exactly the same. while we obviously can see that every day is not exactly the same, and some days these things happen, some days these other things happen. There's ups and downs all the way around everywhere, and in there we can also become aware that sometimes when good things happen, we're a little upset at them. Sometimes when bad things happen, we're kind of excited about that, and an antagonistic nature or habitual tendency seems to hunt us down and kind of frustrate the daylights out of us at times. And it really does come up with everyone and everywhere that you've ever thought of, that you've spent time with, because of Pandora's box. That the brain is going to think 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day, and that's on average. And once you start slipping and stepping into mental pictures that the subconscious really is able to use to program your next steps in and out of the empty void of nothingness that we've kind of got arranged, hunting us down or chasing after as if it were a carrot on the stick. So that black void is associated with death, with a life half lived, with all kinds of insecurities and injustices and ideas that we have tossed around, kind of labeled on the moment itself. So reorganizing our relationship with the moment is a little bit more effective than just trying to touch base on with any individual, because that individual is a blank slate just like we are, and it's being programmed by our associated memories, triggered in and out of our traumatic expression of our experiential past. So I know that's a mouthful, and it gets into generations of relationships, and we can turn it all around and start to learn how to just walk the dog in a different way, walk ourselves through life. Come on. With a different form of NLP. Neural linguistics programming is so effective that it uses words and ways to paint pictures and reorganize how we see the picture we painted. Namaste. Truly have safe and happy holidays. If you are traveling, just be patient with your family.